The Jets are terrible. They are actually terrible.
I don't know about that. How could you say that when their offensive line is significantly better, playing the 4-3 defense, having C.J. Mosley back?
It is.
Yeah, well,
we'll see if it is.
All right. I think they're a lot better than you think they are.
This is what you're doing. Listen, they could be great, but this is what
I didn't say they're great. Right, I didn't say they were great. I think they're going to be significantly better.
Right, they could be, right? They could be. But what you're doing is saying, well, because we got the 10th pick, he's going to be a great blocker. He might not be.
14th.
Maybe he's Robert Gallery.
14th pick.
Whatever. Maybe he's Robert Gallery.
Oh, maybe.
You don't know whether he's going to be good or whether he's going to be a bust, do you?
You're absolutely right.
You're assuming he's going to be good, and you don't know that yet.
Okay, if that's the way you want to put it, and that's fine.
It's not the way I want to put it. It's what reality is.
Well, did you watch the Hall of Fame and what Peyton Manning said? It was very, very funny. Tom Brady was there to support Peyton Manning. They're very good friends.
Yeah, they booed him. It was great.
I think. Were you surprised with some of the things? Peyton Manning was hilarious. And by the way, if nobody actually had the opportunity to watch that I guess speech, definitely check it out. Peyton Manning was funny as hell as he was on Saturday Night Live all those years. And what he does, I think he's a great Samaritan, a great face for what the NFL is and what the NFL should be in the future. But what are your thoughts, what Peyton Manning said, and what did you think about the Hall of Fame? Were you surprised at some of these players? Or Calvin Johnson, I think he's the most sincere, respectable guy in to me at the position of wide receiver. He never bragged. He went out there on a field and he just played the game. I love what Calvin Johnson brings to the game and what he brought to the game.
As much as I like Calvin Johnson, the football player, I must say his second career is what I'm more of a bigger fan of.
What are you talking about? Oh, the marijuana thing?
Yes. Mm-hmm. What a gentleman. Let's sling some pot.
Well, I mean, there's money in it, so why not?
That's what I'm saying. I'm a fan of his business. Yeah, what a terrific businessman.
Charles
great
Woodson's
wide receiver, great business.
Charles Woodson's in that business too. So both of them.
That's why I like them.
Well, Speedy.
Carl says, why is Reggie Bush doing Wendy's commercials?
Who knows?
He
needs his Heisman.
Snug says, Speedy said last night that the Jets will win -3 games. No, I said which team would regress by 5 wins, and you said they would lose -3 games. It's the king of the Jets homers. Carl adds Tony Mandarich to the list of top 5 busts. And Snug says, love me some Calvin Johnson business.
Well,
I mean, maybe some of those guys can get together. Like, imagine how, just transformative that whole business would be if you could open a Wendy's next to the cannabis shop. Are you kidding?
That would be great. It would be great for Wendy's too. They should,
if they were smart, right? I don't know what little girl wants to win the trip to Hawaii, but find me a Girl Scout to sell those cookies outside of one of those pot shops. Holy crap! You're gonna win. You're gonna win the vacation this year, sweetheart.
Did you hear Baker Mayfield? Brown star Baker Mayfield calls out the reports on the Bears quarterback situation. Baker Mayfield is no stranger to his words being twisted for some cliques of Cleveland Brown quarterbacks expressed his displeasure with the headline involving Chicago Bears and Andy Dalton. Dalton is in the quarterback battle with rookie Justin Fields, with many clamoring for the former Ohio State product to start. While Dalton understands Fields is the future of Chicago, he said his focus on the immediate future and helping the Bears win games. And Baker Mayfield, and listen, I think Baker, and I'll read what he also said when it comes to Justin Fields. Baker Mayfield should not be speaking. Okay, he should be worrying about his own team and where his team is going. Okay, I just don't. I don't understand why he is breaking his silence, talking about an NFC team when, by the way, you're in the AFC. Okay,
the same thing 2 years ago. Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Too.
So he writes. He says, do I want fans behind me and this team and all the kind of stuff? Yes. Do I want them behind Justin? Absolutely, I do. This is Dalton saying that. Told the reporters, Justin is going to have his time and Justin's going to have a great career. But right now, it's my time, and right now, My focus is being the best player I could possibly be, and I can be whatever. Mayfield took the issue, and typical clickbait BS reporting, quote, the whole interview. Don't put this in the headline, blah, 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 blah. Mayfield, I don't understand why.
It's so great how karma works, right?
Yeah.
Like, you just got done praising Baker Mayfield because he didn't say anything about the draft, and now you're reading a story where he's talking shit about everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like, could you ever be right about anything in your life? Like, it just never happens, right?
Well, he never
You're
said
like,
anything.
Oh, even Baker Mayfield didn't think, because he was taken first, and now you're reading a story about himself. Dude, they all talk trash.
Well,
just let them be.
Well, Baker Mayfield had to prove himself that he can play in the game and play in the league before he opens his mouth. Now, all of a sudden, he's proved, and he was one game away from possibly making it to the Super Bowl. He's opening his mouth, talking like he won the Super Bowl. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Tom Brady.
I mean, dude, you are literally like a 65-year-old man trapped in your little body.
Why do you say that?
You are the epitome of get off my lawn. Like, why can't you just let these dudes have fun?
Because
and
I
say
don't
what they want and talk some trash. You are the biggest get off my lawn dude on the planet. It is actually pathetic.
Well, if I'm the biggest, I'm the guy that's taking a shit on the lawn because that's what I like to do. So if you're going to say that, get off my lawn, the reason why is I don't want you to step in my shit. So.
I mean, it's just honestly funny how you're like, oh, people should have fun, and then you crap on people having fun.
By the way, 2018 first-round pick Josh Rosen goes on claim and becomes a free agent. We were just talking about him, so there you go. So where do you think he goes? Maybe he should go to the CFL or go play tennis, which you want to do.
No, dude, he'll have a job in the NFL. Someone will give him a chance.
Yeah, who?
I mean, he honestly deserves it.
Honestly deserves it? What does he deserve? He hasn't proven anything.
Dude, he deserves a chance. Dude, we just broke down all the teams that haven't given him a chance.
But you've been in the league.
Someone needs to give him a chance.
Yeah, but nobody, with all the quarterbacks that are getting drafted in next year's quarterback
Dude,
class.
there's plenty of teams that need quarterbacks, right? We just got done talking about Philly. Yeah. You don't think Philly could use a quarterback?
You think they're going to bring in Josh Rosen when they're interested in Deshaun Watson? Why would they do that?
Because they can put him on the roster, and it doesn't mean they can't cut him when they get Deshaun Watson, but they still need somebody now. Whatever they're working with right now is terrible, right? Philly needs one. Who else could you? Hey, listen, Denver could certainly use someone behind Drew Lock, right?
Teddy Bridgewater.
First of all, Mitchell and
Bridgewater stinks.
Mitchell Trubisky, I think, deserves another chance. He's playing as a backup quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. I want to see him get another chance because I thought they gave him.
Well, but there's going to be plenty of jobs to go around. I actually think Kirk Cousins is probably going to suck miserably this year.
Really, you think so?
Really?
He never.
Yeah,
sucks.
I mean, dude, everything's stacked against him, right? Because Green Bay is going to be pretty good, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about Green Bay for a minute? What do you like? Did you see those uniforms they're going to wear?
Ugly. Absolutely.
Dude, honestly, I shit you not. I think the University of Oregon should sue Green Bay for stealing their uniforms.
Yeah, but Oregon has 13 other uniforms they can use too.
But those are literally the Achilles Smith Oregon Duck uniforms.
That's pretty funny. I was watching the practices over there with the Jets, and those uniforms are absolutely horrendous. I don't know.
Of course you think they're horrendous because you're like, get off my lawn with everything.
That's
right.
That's
you
right.
hate everything.
Damn right. No,
except for the Jets.
No, that's not true. First of all, why are you saying? There we go, bringing up the Jets again. I already said the Jets are going to be under 500. So what am I explosively? Why am I getting attacked and you're dropping explosives on me?
You haven't liked anything ever. You're like, oh, why is this guy talking? Why is that guy talking?
Not true. I
never talks, but here he is talking.
First
and
of
now
all,
I hate this, and now I hate that. You're like,
get
off my lawn about everything.
Listen, if I think it's interesting and I think it's fun to talk about, I'm not going to attack it. But when you're
just
listening,
hating on everything.
I'm not
just
hating on anything. I'm reading the stories and I'm going into the stories and really attacking what is said in these stories or what is written in these stories.
We need to have a conversation with Brittany. She needs to take better care of you because you just show up angry every night for some reason. Just angry. We need to get her to, cook you a meal or give you a massage, just relax you somehow.
By the way, NFL Insider says Bill O'Brien is a potential candidate to replace who? Bill Belichick after retirement. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's not going to happen, but okay.
Why? A very.
We already have the head coach in waiting, so it's let them say all the stories they want. It's not going to matter.
So you still think it's Josh McDaniels no matter what?
Yes. And until it doesn't happen, that's what's happening. There's no other reason that he would be interviewing for jobs and saying no and taking the Colts job and then coming back to the Patriots. There would be no other reason other than he was promised that job. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you go and be a head coach?
Bill O'Brien will come into the Patriots and trade Stephon Gilmore for a 4th-round pick.
It's interesting. And by the way, the NFL has a lack of kickers, and there was a story that came out. I forget who wrote it. I was reading in Carolina that there's such a drought of kickers in the league. There's maybe 5 elite kickers. The rest, each team has 3 kickers practicing, trying out, and all this other stuff. That's, to me, a very important position, especially when it comes to the playoffs, because most of these games are won by 3 or less points. So you need that kicker that's going to be able to kick the ball. And by the way, everybody's looking for that top-notch quarterback. Why don't you look for a good kicker? There are no good kickers.
Because it's just that big of a crapshoot. Right. That's why.
Now you're on your anti-Pat McAfee rant. You're anti for the brand now. We hate kickers. All the kickers stink.
I didn't say I hate kickers.
I hate kickers. Anything to do with feet. No one should have feet to even kick a ball anymore.
Shut up,
You hate
Jeff.
everybody.
Get out of here. I'm just saying that the kicking position is very, very important to the league. Why isn't that?
And there's no good ones. Why aren't
There are
there
not.
any good ones anymore?
It's a crapshoot.
It's like you're doing your Larry David impression.
So why
kickers.
don't you? Anyway,
why do they all stink?
So why don't you go scout good kickers? Why don't you go out there to different countries and find these soccer players or something like that can kick the ball 60, 70 yards?
Because a soccer ball is kicked very differently than a football.
No dog,
is kicked.
Jeff. No dog.
Right. So you can't just take like the idiot Jets did. Like, we're going to go get Tony Meola to kick a football. How'd that work out?
Well, first of all, the Jets were
stupid
the only team
organization.
First of all, the Jets haven't
getting stupid players to do stupid things.
Really. How about the Patriots over the years trying to bring rugby players in? What are you talking about?
And it's worked out for
kicker,
them.
It wasn't a kicker.
Right, and not to kick.
It hasn't worked out.
Who's
it worked out for? The Patriots?
Nate Ebner. Nate Ebner.
So
he was a terrific special teamer.
And you're telling me that was the only thing that he played was rugby. He played rugby. He also played college ball. Did he not?
He also played for the Patriots for like 10 years. He was a really good special teamer.
But he also played college ball, did he not?
I think he played college. Yeah, maybe he played for Ohio State. Maybe he played Ohio State and Ohio State rugby, I think. But he also, I think he won a silver medal or gold medal in the Olympics.
Yeah, in Rio.
What have you ever done besides hated everybody and been angry?
Oh, shut up, you. Why don't you take your finger and shove it up your ass?
I know. We hate America now. We hate people that win medals in the Olympics. I get it.
All right. Now, like shifting away from football, baseball, what are your thoughts to the Yankees sweeping the Red Sox? Which, by the way, a couple of months ago saying, you said the Yankees are done, it's over, put a cork in them.
But hold on.
But you didn't like the Red Sox.
Also, what else did I say?
I know
the
what
Red
you
Sox
said.
stink.
I know.
The Red Sox, and it might have taken a while to get there, but let me be very clear. The Red Sox stink.
Well, their pitching, I didn't think their pitching was going to hold up.
Which is exactly, Speedy, will you clarify for him, how long have I been saying exactly what's going on right now? How long have I been saying this?
Hold on.
Speedy, you're the one with the photographic
all
memory,
season,
right?
All season.
All season. Since the first week of the season, I was like, great, yeah, it's cute that they're winning some games, but their pitching stinks. Did I not say that all year? And you were like, but wait a minute, they were in first place. I said, yeah, just give it time. They stink.
Hold on one second.
And sure enough,
Wait a second.
just like the sun will rise in the east, the Red Sox pitching stinks.
Yeah, but you're also saying that the Yankees have no chance, no this, no that.
Hold on. But that was I said that about a team that was built the way they were built. The Joey Gallo move has worked. The Rizzo move has worked. And by the way, it's also lit a fire under Luke Voigt's ass, who is quietly playing very well right now.
And that's why the Yankees, now that Luke Voigt is at his high point at the end of the season, sign Rizzo and do whatever I can to get as much as I can get for Luke Voigt, who's only 27, 28 years old. And the Yankees could get a good prospect because you're not going to be able to keep Luke Voigt. You're just not, especially if you're trying to re-sign a guy like Rizzo, which I believe the Yankees will probably do. So of
course they will. They throw ridiculous money at everybody.
I don't think he's going to get paid a lot of money. He's 33 years old. He's not making. I mean, he's going to make 20 million.
He's still going to get $20 million a year.
Yeah, that's what he's going to get. He's going to get a 3-4 deal worth about 60, 78 million. Now, he's not going to make $200-300 million. He's not getting
because those first of all, those $200-300 million deals are over like 10 years. Like people
and
need
they're
to
only
stop
young
looking
players.
at total money and look at average annual value. And that's how you can start judging people.